technology program. It was a 3-year program with optional co-op, and I decided to opt into the co-op. I took 3 co-op terms at different places, wanting new experiences and really discover the field of woodworking. I'm only 22 years old, and I am currently working in the furniture manufacturing industry. So my career in the woodworking industry so far, because I'm pretty young, I guess. So I actually started out in the kitchen manufacturing industry. So I started out assembling cabinets, pretty basic job right out of high school. I got a co-op in the summer out of high school. And then, so I was assembling cabinets at this kitchen cabinetry place. And then I actually got promoted to run a department, machining department. And I was there for about 1.5 years, I think. And then I actually quit there to go learn more stuff about it and to sort of pursue what I liked doing in school, which was drafting. So then I actually went to Royce Air as we toured today. I worked at Royce Air for about 9 to 10 months. I did a 4-month co-op there, worked there part-time during school. So I did all the drafting saw blades, any of those custom saw blades that you guys would have seen out in the shop. I would have done a few of those. I actually, funny story, I almost failed the test on saw blade parts. And I thought to myself, I really need to learn this because it's really important. And so I went out and got a job and learned everything about saw blades. And then I actually ran my own business for about 1 year and a bit. It's called EK Wood Designs, as you can see on the right-hand side. That is my parents' garage converted to a full woodworking thing with ducting systems running through it. It actually taught me the most that I've ever learned, from money management to client relations to design to anything. And it really, I was in school doing it, and it really enabled me to sort of take what I was learning and apply it to myself and my career. And now I'm training to become a product engineer at a furniture company. So now, why woodworking? Why would you choose woodworking? Or, I know there's design students here, so why would you choose woodworking? Well, because there's ample career opportunities. And there's so many routes and variations of woodworking as like design. So you can be so creative with woodworking. It's not just the singular, you put a piece of wood and screw it together. It's not that. It's, as you can see, sort of the process on the right-hand side of a piece of furniture that I designed and built for a client. They come up to me and they say what they want, and I freehand sketch some stuff. I'm sure, you know, it's the design phase of it. And a lot of kitchen cabinetry places I know do a lot of designing. And then it goes into 2D drafting, and then the little scale mock-ups, and then the final product, which is the bottom 2 photos there. My advice to students or anybody sort of looking to get into the woodworking industry is, if there's an opportunity to develop your skills, knowledge, or career, take it. You'll never know where it leads you or anything like that. And really, on hard days, remind yourself of why you started, because you're always going to run into those hard days. So really remind yourself of why you took that opportunity. Set goals and push yourself to do those things. So I know Conestoga does the capstone projects. I don't know if everyone does them, but we had to. So we had to design a final project and then build it. I really set out to push myself way out of my comfort level, building a project, as you can see on the right-hand side, that middle one, a little cabinet on a stand, which was actually featured in a Fine Woodworking magazine, which is a pretty prestigious magazine, and that was on the inside of the door panels of that cabinet is written a little note that says the goal of this cabinet is to make it into Fine Woodworking magazine. So it ended up paying off. Also, sort of push yourself, Skills Canada. In March, I was sent out by Conestoga to go to Vancouver to participate in Skills Canada. I made it to the national level, ended up placing 2nd in Canada for cabinet making and fine woodworking. And then I've also won I won 1 award for that cabinet as well, a student award for the Veneer Tech Craftsman Challenge, a part of the Woodworking Network. And then placed top 10 in the top young pro woodworking. And it just goes to show you that you really have to be ambitious, and you have to set goals and really push yourself. Also, knowledge is an absolute asset, no matter what you do. Continuously seek more of it. So, you know, read books as much as reading isn't kind of fun, or, you know, I wasn't a big fan of reading, but reading literally taught me almost everything I could know about woodworking, and a lot of stuff about that cabinet I read and read and read on how to do and build. Watch YouTube videos, take classes, discuss with friends, families, teachers, coworkers, anything like that about any problems, because I'm sure someone will have a solution or something that you can implement. And then don't be afraid to pursue your passion and what you love to do, because ultimately at the end of the day, it's super rewarding to come home and love what you do and be able to share that with everybody. That is the end of my presentation. If you guys have any questions, I strongly encourage you to ask them. So, thank you.
Thanks, Ethan, that was great. We're going to do all the questions at the end, so if you have questions, just hold on and we'll do that.